What's good? What's good, people? This your boy Scott Lewis, apartment gamer and more. Brooklyn Nets Stoop Edition, late night with the NBA playoffs, round one. We got some news. The Thunder finished off the Suns 131 to 122. Took them out of their misery, I guess. That's how you want to look at it. I mean, we kind of knew that that was going to happen, but what I did not see was Orlando putting it on the Pistons in this fourth game. They took the lead 3-1 now, and what a game. What a game. What a game. We had Orlando as a up and coming team. I did, at least. I said they're a team to watch, but I didn't think they would get by the Pistons because of the similarity of the way they play, you know? They play a physical game, and I just think they just out hustle. They playing good ball right now. They didn't start off good, though. They did not start off good in the playoffs. I don't know what was said in the locker room after that first loss in the play-in, but I could tell you one thing. All that changed after that. The Lakers lost to the Rockets. It's kind of like this going to be this gentleman's sweep there, 3-1. The Timberwolves are down right now. They still playing, West Coast. 104, 105 to 84 with 8 minutes and 28 seconds left. The Spurs are up 3-1, of course. 114 to 93 was Sunday's game. And Boston beat, it's up 3-1 also. 128 to 96. Kind of like a whipping, But I'm really surprised with the Pistons. Not really. Now that I think about it, not really. Not really. But I thought they would be a little more ready for the playoffs. But you never know. Hey, listen, that's one thing about the playoffs. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, you can guess some of the things. Some of the things are kind of obvious, but quite a few things wasn't obvious in some of these series. And, you still got some, some upsets to come. Don't think that just because, okay, these teams are in. Somebody got to lose. Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Simple. I didn't think that the Cavs are going to have a problem with the Raptors, but that series is tied 2-2. I didn't see that. You can't tell me y'all saw that too, because I sure enough didn't see that. And I didn't see Minnesota, the actual Timberwolves, go up 3-1 on Denver, even though they might go down to 3-2. I didn't see, I'm quite sure a lot of people didn't see that. I want to show you something that I saw on X, man. I mean, this thing is crazy. Word. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is crazy. I just gotta show that because this is pretty much how the series is going. And I was shocked. I was shocked. I'm gonna actually start it from the beginning because you have to watch it from the very beginning. I'm shocked.
Gonna hate on the Jays. Okay. Uh-oh. Kane turns the corner.
Kane just destroyed the ring. I mean, that is posterized. I mean, you could put that in your bedroom, man. Hang that up. Hang it up. Hang that in the Raptors. It don't get no worse than that. Trust me. That was vicious. What's up, Ribby? What's good, man? I'm up late night because I've been watching trying to catch up to some of these games. You know how that is. And I saw that poster move, boy, that Kane did on Durant. Durant, I said, "Oh my God, this is pretty much what it leads to." Orlando doing Detroit dirty, 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 dirty. I don't know. I mean, it don't look like Detroit can come back. It really don't. I don't see it. I mean, I don't see it. Maybe it's just me. I don't see it. Not just because of that play, but in general. I don't know, man. I just don't know. They looking real sus right now. Paul Jalen. Yeah, that thing was vicious, boy. And you know what? What makes it vicious is he has done that to other people. So I mean, we have seen him make people look bad. So I mean, you never know who got your number. They be waiting to just get that opportunity. They just be waiting to get that opportunity, and that's basketball for you. What comes around goes around. That shit came back vicious. Had that boy skidding out like Batman. He slid back about a good 5 feet. Yo, listen, that was vicious. I ain't gonna lie. It was evil intention. When somebody get a running start, it's hard to stop it, boy. You gotta be on top of it. If you ain't elevated, it's hands down, man down. That was sure enough, hands down, man down. I can't even say it no worse. I mean that couldn't have been no worse. And you lose the game. That's a terrible feeling, man. I mean, do you see Orlando going to the finals? Yo, the East is kind of like wide open. So your boys got a chance. You just got to come back. But your series is tied, so I feel you. Yeah, the Knicks. I told you the Knicks can still beat the Hawks. Come on, man. They supposed to. I mean, the Pistons was supposed to beat Orlando, but people got Pistons going to the finals. Pistons. A lot of people got the Pistons on their block going to the finals, and they real quiet right now. Real quiet. Shh. Everybody's quiet in the East. You just ought to be. You don't talk shit. There's no shit talking in the East. Only team that can shit talk right now is OKC. That's it. Maybe the Spurs. Nah, not really the Spurs, man. Not really. Not really. They probably will beat the what you call them. They'll probably beat them, but that's not the point. They'll beat the Trailblazers, but they ain't, hey. Hey. Hey, that next round going to be a test for the Spurs. If they get past, they should get past the Trailblazers. Do anybody got any upsets that they want to talk about? Or do they foresee any upsets? Because I see a couple. I can see the top 3 teams in the East not make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I put that out there. I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna put that in the universe. Neither one of them are gonna make the Eastern Conference Finals. Neither one of the top three in the East is going to make it to the finals. Maybe Boston though. If anybody will, it'd be the team that we thought was tanking this year, or was going to kind of like lay back. Everybody else is sus. Even Boston sus. Be honest with you. I don't know. It might be Orlando winning the whole damn thing in the East. I don't know. I don't know. But the good thing is, like, when you see people playing ball, you know who's playing really good and who's not. That's the good thing. That is the good thing. Yo, I saw that dunk. I was like, what the hell's going on in Detroit? I seen like when Cade got sick, everything dropped. They were leaning on Cade hard. Can't lean on one player. It just can't. It takes a team, man. The thing about Detroit's style that makes it kind of like, like that toughness, that inside presence is when a team bucks up on you. It can be kind of like playing against yourself. You don't, and Orlando playing tough, hard. They're a big team too. They got size. So it ain't like Cade is the advantage. And that's why I kind of feel like the Knicks is like, they could score, they hustle, they got, they play good team D, they rotate nice. They got skilled players in nice positions. They just don't have that toughness. I mean, it's not that they don't have the toughness. It's like when you come off the bench, when you come off with your starters, you coming back in with basically the same thing. It's no change up to their game. That's the problem with the Knicks. They can't show another face. They have to play the same way they play. They starters play. Their bench got to come in and play the same way in order for them to be effective. So you leaning on your guards to score mad points. So Deuce McBride has to come in and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Saint, what's up, Saint? I just wanted to talk. Thanks, Saint, for reposting the stream. Yeah, I just wanted to talk, man. I was watching the games, and I'm just looking at what possible pieces might shake out for the Brooklyn Nets. Hey, listen, even though my boys are not in the playoffs, we are watching and waiting, lurking. We're lurking in the background. We're going to see what change is going to drop, because when teams get bumped early, change comes out. Change happens. They're going to want to make moves. And you know that. And we know that. And we waiting. So it's imperative that we watch and see who we like, the possibilities of who we can pick up. Because we're going to definitely pick up somebody. There's going to be some moves in Brooklyn. It has to be. You driving home? Oh, okay. I forget, you on the West Coast, Saint, right? So that's why your time is like now, like it's evening. It's early morning here. What's up, CJ? Oh, I'm going to drop the link for you. I keep forgetting, CJ, to give you a link for yourself so you can just jump in. I'm going to drop the link. I just want to talk a little bit, so talk a little ball. That's all. And like I said, I'm always lurking. I'm lurking. Okay, you got it, Saint. You got it. I don't know, Saint, if I gave you a thing. We got John and CJ in the house. What's up? What's
Hey,
good?
what's going
Scott.
on,
It
What's
look like it's
good?
been a
What's
minute
good?
since I speak to y'all.
Huh?
I said it's been a minute since I speak to y'all. I be trying to catch y'all, man.
Yeah, I know, I know. Sometimes
guys?
it, time is kind of crazy. I got a lot of things going on in the house though. That's why I'm
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
planning on
Uh,
moving soon.
Oh
Which,
wow, good luck
yeah,
with your
so,
move, Scott.
yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to it because I have a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, and I don't want to. I dread to have to box up this stuff. I really do.
Hey, at least the positive news we could take out of today is that we finally have a representative, and it's Mister Well.
Oh, Mr. Whammy got it, huh? Oh,
what
John
John
dropped
got this?
out. John dropped
What?
out. Mr.
What's
Whammy
up?
got it. Oh, okay. That's what's up.
You got 12
Our
more
luck.
days, man.
Our luck is I'm counting every day. Don't think I'm not. I got it on my calendar. Shit, I even got my Alexa reminding me at 3:30 on ABC. He reminded me exactly when it's going down. Oh, John, get back in, John. All right, got John. Yeah, you good, John. Yeah, we got Whammy, John. Well, what game is still going right now?
Um, Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves
Denver.
game is still going.
OKC swept Suns.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I kind of we all knew that the Suns
Nah,
wasn't
nah, nah. A
ready.
lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people still have the Suns. They thought
Oh
the Suns
yeah,
was
Yeah, great
gonna get a
stuff,
uh,
game.
Jimmy.
That's crazy.
yeah. We hear you. We hear you, John.
Yeah, the big news is Mr. Whammy has been selected to represent the Brooklyn Nets at the 2026 draft lottery.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up. That's
I,
good. That's good luck.
Yeah, guess what? They gonna watch us get this down number 4 pick. So I mean, yeah, that's good.
it, it's
Yeah, well, at least we get somewhere top three,
I,
top
I,
four. I don't
I,
care.
I definitely want to shout out the base because the petition that was started by a Brooklyn member, a lot of people on Twitter were reposting, posting. I made an argument on Breezy Show recently about it. I was making a lot of content about it. Like, I'm so glad the whole base was united in that, and Josai heard it. So at the
That's
end of
what's
the day,
up.
I got to give the base a lot of credit because for the 10 years we've been through a lot of crap. This is one of those rare times where I felt like a lot of people were on the same page. So
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
that actually be actually happen legitimately for us to
yeah.
make history like that, and for Mr. Whammy to have a potential last huge moment of his life doing something incredible like that, like I think it's just an amazing feeling that all the Brooklyn-based members should be excited about. Like we actually have something to look forward to because we have one of our most loyal fans representing us at one of the most consequential, historic, most important drafts of our history at the lottery. So this is definitely the energy I think everybody needed. So
Oh,
yeah,
he's not going
man.
to be on stage though. That's what
Wait,
Saint said.
what?
Yeah, but he'll be there. He'll be there.
No, man, he should be on the stage. If it's Sean and Joe, like uh,
I don't know. I think the only way they can get him on stage is they hire him for one day. Like
it's not that hard. Sign him to a 1 day contract. You already
uh,
got him to Chicago. Like,
for
what
a
the fuck
dollar, right?
is
I listen. I
Yeah.
if there's fees that need to be paid, I mean, we'll come up with the money.
Yeah, they'll pay him.
Shit, damn.
He just famous for being a damn fan. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
If you look at it, yeah, that's what he famous for. Shit. And then he got like he can get a contract off that.
A
That damn
one
free
day,
money.
a 1 day dollar. Like at the end of the day, he just wants to be the represent the Brooklyn Nets. Like it should
yeah.
be a
Of
holiday
course.
that day, and he should be. But that's for a week and a half away. Something to feel excited about. As far as what's going on with Detroit, Orlando is very desperate. They're out physically destroying Detroit.
Yes, they are.
What happened?
That shit like that don't shock me about K now because I've been telling people this for the longest. Only person good on that team is K. If you can stop K, then you good to go. So that's why I was trying to tell people it don't shock me what Detroit doing right now. It don't. I've been saying this for the longest, man.
No, what happened to Jalen Durant this series has been crazy. That dunk that came. Yo, listen, I'm surprised Jalen Durant still standing. He got knocked on his ass. I haven't
Yo,
seen a dunk
that's
like that in a long
man.
time.
I haven't seen
Like,
a dunk like that in years. He
I,
gonna lie
I
to
mean,
you.
literally, I think Durant aged like 10 years after that dunk. Like,
Mm.
listen, I just think for Detroit, they have a good future. They just need that secondary star next to Cade, and Durant's definitely not a secondary star. He's a good center, but this series
That's
was
not what
really
people were saying, though. That's not what
cool.
people were saying about Durant.
I,
I remember what people were saying. I mean, I remember. And listen, it hasn't changed. Durant is still a good player.
was still a
But
good
I'm
player, but
saying,
he's not the link to
yeah,
getting him over the hump right now. He's a good
but
center.
you never know who got your number, though. See, that's the thing. You never know who can outplay you.
Oh, Wendell Carter Jr. has done a great job against Durant. And Wendell Carter Jr.
Uh, yeah, they've been doing a real job on him.
And
Yeah,
I see John favorite player in the draft putting in work. And Kareem Lopez, John. I see the guy putting in work, man.
listen, I said to CJ, if we somehow draft Kareem Lopez our lighter pick, I am moving to Europe. I got the life raft ready. I don't care what I got to bring. I'm
Are
just
you
out.
serious, John?
I mean, I could be, cannot be, but literally, that's what I'm probably going to consider if that's what happens. You just cannot
Yo,
waste your
he,
life pick, guy.
Hey, my friend was
Okay.
telling me, he was like, bro, I won't be surprised if the Brooklyn Nets and draft for Kareem Lopez at 4. I said, if they do that shit, then John need to, I meant, not John, I meant Joe need to get fired, bro.
I made a short just about that. They better not do that.
I
They
can
better
see at
not.
around 7 to 8, but goddamn,
The
but you do that shit at
whole,
4, that's outsane,
the
bro. Doing
whole
that shit at 4 is crazy.
organization fire. But get back to your second list. I think for Detroit, if they don't make it through the series, it's obviously an upset on Orlando's part. Orlando are playing well, I'll give them that. But if you're Detroit, you did all this hard work to get the number one seed, and now you guys are showing this discommunication, all that stuff. Like, they do need a secondary star, though. I think that's what's been exposed with Detroit. They have some good pieces, but you need that linchpin connection with Cade. It can't just be Cade and everybody follows suit. It's not enough right now because Orlando, they just out physicaling a team that's known for being physical. So, like, this definitely was the worst matchup for Detroit in the first round because Orlando, they have a lot of baggage going on too, but they're fighting tooth and nail to defeat Detroit. So, yeah, that's definitely been a series that a lot of people thought Detroit be down 3-1 right now, but it goes to show you some crazy things do happen once in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. I mean, it can happen. Anybody can
Meanwhile,
get bumped at any given time.
oh,
But
yeah,
I just didn't, I'm not saying that Orlando couldn't do it. We always knew they would be a wild card. I said they will be a wild card. And
Ribby,
they are proving that they are capable of,
if,
putting it on anybody in the East. Anybody.
Ruby, if you guys got Detroit in this first round, I guarantee you, Mikkel will be crying really bad tears right now. Like, I heard the rumors of this dude cried in the locker room. Oh man, Detroit put the Knicks in Detroit's jail cell, man, this past season. So you guys are lucky you don't have to face that version because Detroit. If anybody was best picked for them to defeat, it would be your Knicks team, and the results spoke for themselves. So
Well,
listen, you guys
the
got to
Knicks
buy
might
not
not
having to face them.
the Knicks might not even see Detroit. They got to worry about who they playing now. They got to take the Hawks serious.
Scott,
They cannot slack on them young boys. They
listen,
cannot.
listen. The East is super wide open right now.
It's
It's
so super
everybody.
wide open.
Right
Yeah.
now, everybody was OKC. OKC is the only team that handled business like we expected. Denver has to literally play an extra week of basketball if they want to face the Spurs in the second round. Lakers, Rockets, it don't matter. Like they both have two aging stars. They're the only things that keep those teams together. Like OKC's in a scary position. As far as the East goes, the Cavs, I think, have been the most disappointing. You had an easy 2-0 lead and you botched it against Toronto. Mind you, Toronto had one of the worst field goal 3-point percentage games in playoff history, and they still beat the Cavs. If the Cavs seriously lose
Lose this,
the next game against the
it's gonna be some
Raptors,
shakeup. It's
oh,
gonna.
oh, Jacob, it's gonna be a destruction
That's
button like
why,
that.
and
Donovan gotta
that's
get the hell
when,
back.
and that's when Sean got to get involved.
As long as we don't get Evan Mobley, man.
That's when Sean got to
Yeah,
get
as
involved.
long as we don't get Evan Mobley, I don't know what the hype is with Mobley, but I'm not seeing it. This dude got a max contract this past year. This dude, I don't know if he's a top
What's it,
three at
what's
the
his
point.
what's his salary? Well, let me look it up. Go ahead, John. I'm gonna look
He
it up.
No, he's been a surprise, a botch for the Cavs. They thought he was the future of that team after Mitchell. But if Mitchell leaves, I don't even know if Mobley's the future of that team. He's been so bad, but the combination of him and Allen has been really bad in the playoffs. It's been clunky, and it's crazy that a rookie like Colin Murray-Boros, who's undersized at center, he out-rebounded and outscored both Allen and Mobley in this past game, which is insane. Like, the Cavs have just been playing like they're going through jet lag since they got in Toronto. They
Oh
still have a
yeah.
chance to get the lead in the next game at home, but you got to go back to Toronto and face them again. Which, if they win
Is
that
it
game,
is
then
it
you're playing a game seven. If the Cavs have to play a game seven,
Wow, his contract is crazy,
if the
crazy.
Cavs have to play a game seven against Toronto, that's definitely not the script they should want going into a second round. And if it's them versus Orlando, listen, Orlando's got momentum on their side. They did lose
I got the
Franz.
Cavs win that shit.
Well, nah, wait. They lost Franz Wagner though tonight to a calf injury, and we kind of know the deal with calf injuries. If Franz ain't good to go, as good as Orlando's doing, I would probably give it to the Cavs. But the Cavs play so lackadaisical sometimes. Orlando might just have enough
They,
defensively
they 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 lost
to,
that
to,
game
to
yesterday
check
because
them.
they turnovers and they couldn't buy a fucking shot to save their
Yo,
goddamn
CJ,
life yesterday.
the Cavs are the second worst team.
They the
The,
second
the
worst
Cavs are
team.
the Cavs are the second worst team in turnovers right now, which is not good. So they've been a surprise disappointment. So right now the East is crazy wide open. I really think it's Boston's to lose at this point. They are a lethal team. The game against Philly the other day, Payne Pritchard might be the best bench piece in the whole league right now, besides OKC, what they got off their bench. Like the Celtics just have a lot of weapons. It really is, I think, their East to lose at this point. And if it's Orlando and Knicks in a finals scenario in the Eastern Conference, either team could win that, but it's really Boston's to lose at this point.
Wow,
I feel like the Cavs will get together. They'll close that shit up.
Nah, listen, if it's Boston and Cavs, I think Boston's going to destroy them. Boston's had their number this whole
I think he's
season.
going 6 or 7. I don't think they like beat them. I think he's going 6 or 7.
Maybe,
They
but
probably Boston probably will win, but I think he'll go like 6 or 7
the only
at
problem
best.
is it's James Harden, CJ, and I see the same things that keep holding Harden back. Is his lack of attention to detail. Like he's a turnover machine when he's having bad games, and the Celtics they just have so much depth, and I think the Cavs have depth, but if their bigs ain't playing well and Harden is not playing well, it's really Donovan Mitchell having to score like a demon for them to have a shot of winning. So I just think for the Cavs, they try to get this going too late with this new duo and right now in the first round, you're seeing the struggles. Like realistically, this should be a 4-0 sweep for the Cavs, and they've allowed the Raptors to fight their way
Nah,
back. You know,
I'm
the
not.
Raptors.
I was expecting them to sweep them. I know the Raptors could get a game because
Now,
like they
maybe they
physical.
could have got a game, but 2 games, CJ. This has been a shock for the Cavs. Like they were supposed to take care of business. Now you have a Raptors team which now has nothing to lose. I mean, Brandon Ingram has been atrocious in the playoffs, and he might have his best game the next game or two. So I really do think for the Cavs, they took the and now
I
that
get
and
that.
now they have to play at home right now with a tied series. So yeah, I think for the Cavs they got to win this next game, or who knows what's going to happen in that series. But as far as Knicks and Hawks go, again, the Knicks have all the pressure in the world in the Garden, and we know there's going to be a lot of heckling. We know C.J. McCollum is the new villain, yada yada. But it's like when they were running the offense through Cat, it's like if you guys did that more consistently every game, you guys actually might look like a decent team. But on most nights, we don't know what that team is going to do. Either Brunson's playing well, he's playing horrible. Midkel's crying, he's getting benched. Josh, I just think the Knicks right now are too much of a wild variable You don't know what they're going to do anymore. So I really think it's the Celtics to lose at this point, Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, OKC, I think they're going to run away in the West at this point. Given
Yeah,
how many teams have
If
been
OKC wasn't
injured.
versus the Celtics, I got OKC beating them. I'm sorry.
OKC's just they got such a great pathway
They
to get
got
to
the
the
best
finals at
player in
this
the
point.
series, bro.
yeah, they do look like the favorites. Yeah, Mobley's contract is crazy. He making 46 million this year. Next year he's making 50. Then the year after he making 53. I mean, it's wow, it's crazy numbers, man. He takes up more than a third of their contracts. I don't see $50 million. That's what I don't see. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't know what this is.
Build this up right now. So yeah, the Cavs have a year or two to build this up at most. They don't have multiple years with this Harden Mitchell duo. It's win now or that whole thing's getting destroyed. And let's remember, Donovan Mitchell is one of the big moving pieces that's likely going to ask out very soon if they don't win a title. So yeah, I think Cavs have all the pressure in the world to win this year and next year. And if not this year, and definitely not next year, I don't see Mitchell staying with that team. And James Harden, who we know likes to request a trade every now and then. I just don't see this team having.
He want to do something because it's like his trade value gonna
So
go
so
down and
Ribby
down.
is saying like Ribby is saying like it takes time for that Harden thing. But see, the thing is, Harden don't have time. That's the problem.
Yeah, Harden getting old, man.
Yeah, it's what kind of time you gonna give Harden, really? But be for real.
Shit, he done had all the time in the world.
It's
It's yeah, saying they are way overpaid, and the reason why I say that, I mean, I'm not mad about them getting money because the NBA is making money. What I'm saying is when they put that tier group in there, they capped the league, so they literally capped the players.
Oh, hold on, Scott. I hate to interrupt you. Well, I'm not gonna shit on him, but Mikal Bridges' contract, that shit needs to be investigated
well,
because the
well,
guy,
hold on a
god
second.
damn, that's the worst fucking contract. You
Ribby,
can't
the
even get one
Celtics.
fucking point.
Wait. The Celtics are weaker. Ribby, have you seen what they've done? Everybody thought they were going to be a gap year team. They're a top two team right now. Literally just pulverized Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. I mean, and here's the crazy thing: the Tatum and Brown didn't have their best game, and that team's bench really carried them. So listen, like at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you. I think you guys got lucky last year against a Boston team that was injured for one. There was no KP that series. They didn't need him, but you had an injured Drew Holiday. Tatum popped his Achilles. Jaylen Brown had a meniscus injury, and he still took a game from you guys. I really think you're going in against a fresher, more savvy Celtics team that has depth. Your Knicks problem is you don't have the depth. And the crazy thing is, Carthy Towns, if you but the problem is you don't run enough through Carthy Towns right now. It's been the Brunson Flopper show, and now you have his Villanova boy, Mikal, crying crocodile tears. Like, come on, Ribby. Scott, can you hear me? CJ, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, John. I can't hear Scott.
Yeah, I can hear Scott either. Maybe it's not.
Oh no, my mic is. I had it off. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
there's no trolling here, Ribby. Listen, you guys, you had the advantage over the Celtics because you were the healthier team. I think now it's a lot more even. I think the Celtics
John keep
The,
jumping in.
The Celtics added way better depth, so you guys are not going to have an easy time against them in the second round. And you guys are supposed to sweep the Hawks, and that series still has to go at least two more games. So, yeah, I just think the Knicks, their problem is they don't have the balance to be a good team. Like on paper, it looks interesting, but you look at the Celtics, it looks more than interesting. It looks like, wow, that's a team that has a legit shot. First of all, it's my internet connection, Libby. That's why I'm going in and out.
Yeah, he keep coming in and out. Really, I don't know what it is. It's its internet.
But yeah, right now it's OKC versus everybody. I don't see any team right now besides maybe Boston be able to stack up against OKC in the finals. So yeah, I think that's just the way it's looking right now. But again, we need to get a top pick this summer so we can start building our team up because we need to. The East is very wide
John, you
open.
see my boy Caleb Wilson in that gym, man?
Yeah, man. Caleb Wilson looks like the real deal. Physically, I think the guy's going to get stronger once he gets in
Who?
a weight. In a weight.
You see the
Who?
ball handle, bro? You see the step
Caleb,
back, man?
Who you talking about? Your boy?
Caleb Wilson.
Yeah, Caleb Wilson. Yeah, that's your boy.
Bro, drafting him would be a dream come true for
yeah.
me, bro.
Yeah, he must got that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Drafting would come
Yeah.
a dream.
Well, I don't know what it is, but John keep bouncing in and out, bouncing in and out. And it ain't us. It ain't me and CJ. Me and CJ, good money.
Got to my mate dogs.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just sitting back and waiting for the smoke to clear, so some of this change fall in our way. Because these teams in the East are they are not up to OKC standard right now. I mean, I'm not saying that OKC could have an injury, but I still think they're a good team, even with one or two pieces gone. It just seemed like when you look at those teams, they just look well oiled,
And people ask me like how they do it. You just got to know how to draft good and get good
yeah,
talent.
yeah, but it's just you got it's on the GM. It's on the GM to get that talent. That's right.
Talking about how they
They
do
got
it. And
they
Sean
got
Martin
some.
talking about he want to build his team like OKC. Then pay attention to what the fuck they doing. And making all these dumbass trades ain't doing it, bro. Trade for superstars ain't gonna cut that shit.
OKC lucked up and got Shea, and they also just lucked up in the draft. I mean, they got. If you listen to what some people say about the draft, it's not
Yeah,
even.
they look up and got Shea and made good moves with that. So I mean,
Yeah.
too.
Well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Shrimmy say he talking about bullshit. Yeah. No, John is John got a way of seeing things. I get it though. I mean, some of the stuff he's saying is right.
What John at?
I don't know. John backed out. Probably trying to get his Wi-Fi right.
Scott, who you want in the draft? You say you want AJ?
Yeah, me. Yeah, of course. I mean,
out of all of them, I want Caleb.
I talked about it in my last show. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Sean Marks blow this draft, I swear on everything I love, I'm not leaving the Nets, but I'm just not gonna tolerate that sitting down. I have to voice my opinion, and it ain't gonna
But
be
like,
nice.
what you mean, like blow, like what you talking about, like top pick or like what?
Yeah, I mean, if you get the number one pick, you take the number one player. And everybody know who the number one player is. Don't mess around with this character shit. I don't want to hear this character stuff. I don't want to hear, oh, he's a good locker room dude. Oh, well, he might, because AJ is a young guy, and he's young, so I'm quite sure he's spirited.
Yeah, he my age.
Right. He's a spirit. He probably spirited. So he's the now thing. Don't go for people that's just because they quiet and they do whatever you tell them to do. Go for talent. That's what I'm saying. Don't go for that other bull crap. Take the number one player. Take the most talented player that's available to you. I hate to say that if we get the fourth pick and a guard is there, and that's the most talented player, you have no choice but to take the most talented player. That's how I would do it. Now, I might be, yeah, you kind of took 3 guards last pick, which is kind of crazy because if you believed in Jaeger as a point guard, you wouldn't have needed another point guard. Okay, maybe you would get another one because you had 5 picks. Okay, fine. Where did the third one come from? What was that about? That shit didn't make sense to me. That just didn't make sense to me. If you're gonna take 5 picks, then now you picking because of position. You ain't picking the most talented. You picking positions after that. The most talented in the position that's available. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I swear I don't think so.
Yeah, but if you get the 4th pick, if
I'm
Caleb,
saying, what I'm
you got to pick him
saying
up.
is that you take there's temptations out there like Kareem Lopez that people looking at and talking about. I don't think he's going to be that stupid. I really
No,
don't think
no. You got to believe that shit, Scott, because like a guy
well,
like
we'll
him
see.
been scouting, the guy that Sean Marks was scouting that guy over 4 or 5 years or 8 years, something like that. And then he
Yeah.
went to his game this year. You got to believe that shit.
Yeah, 4 is a good spot, Saint, because the
But
whole
you got to
thing
also look at it
is
like this, like that combine. So like when they go that combine shit, that combine tell you everything you need to know. Because like
yeah,
let's say somebody like Caleb Wilson, he go in there, and you gotta understand the mindset Caleb Wilson got. He got like John can tell you how his mindset. And Caleb Wilson going in with that mindset that I'm about to show you I'm the number 1 pick and all that shit, and you might call that shit routes. Because he goes in there and do that shit. GM gonna be looking at him, well, damn, I might have to take that guy number 2 because they already talked to him going number 2.
right.
That's crazy. That's say if
Yeah,
the only way I see that, me and John said the same thing. If he goes in there and dominate that combine,
yeah.
because he
I
capable
mean,
of doing it.
yeah,
You seen him against the Duke games. You seen him against when he done it there at Peterson. And you
right.
seen when he played against AJ the Bounce. He outplayed AJ.
He's going to come number 1 off the board.
Yeah, AJ
If
going
we
number 1.
don't, if we're not number 1, and like Saint said, we get the 4th pick, it's a safe pick. Pieces will fall down in that pick.
Me personally, I
You
don't want no
don't.
1 pick.
That's a
It's
good
like,
spot to where you really can't. You shouldn't. It ain't that much pressure on you. You
no,
know what you
but
got to pick.
yeah. But I will say this though, being no 1 pick, I won't be no 1 pick because you gotta understand it's a lot of pressure on you. So if AJ no 1 pick, I hope you understand it's a lot of pressure on you. Deliver
Yeah,
as a pick. Because if you're not
yeah,
producing what Cool Flag is, people out here gonna call you a bust.
yes, indeed, yes, indeed. It is a lot of pressure, and there's a lot of pressure in Brooklyn. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Being a no
The
1 pick. And
standard is
like,
high, and the papers here are vicious.
yeah, and
The
y'all don't see
media,
it, but
the
like
media here is vicious.
Caleb's ceiling is higher than all of them. I just feel like a guy that could guard 1 through 5, a guy that could pair in the Kevin Garnett, athletic, a lob threat, could dunk on anything, could shoot a mid, he could get to his spots like that. That is so valuable. That is like that right there. I look at that and I'm like, that's the really like his ceiling is really high.
Do you
And if
think Caleb
anybody don't
Wilson
agree on
plays
that,
better?
then they don't know what the hell they
Let
talking
me
about.
ask you something, CJ. Do you think Caleb Wilson is a better defender than AJ?
Yes, no question about it. That's not even a debate.
Mm. Okay.
A way better defender. He the best
Because
defender in that draft.
I have a tendency of thinking that our coach Jordy prefers a good defender, somebody who's well rounded.
Yeah,
That's
Jordy
what
would take
he.
him at 4, one definitely. And thank God we've been scouting him. Thank God. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
At least they've been scouting him. That's like that's the only thing I feel comfortable. We'll draft him. If they didn't scout him, then I was like, yeah, we might don't draft. He might take Kareem Lopez at 4. But I posted on Twitter. Yeah, we've been scouting him, bro.
Could you see Detroit? Well, it seems like Detroit was losing to Orlando in this first round. They seem like they're going to get bumped. When I look at
Brooklyn.
Detroit, the Pistons, you think they're going to stay pat or they going to move players?
They got to move players, man. You got to get shooters.
So I think Duncan Robinson and Tobias Harris is probably on that radar. You think the Nets will pick up one of those guys?
If Joe and Mark talking like they want to compete and shit, yeah. But I mean, you got to fill out that roster.
Right. You need to kind of like work your bench into a position where it can be useful.
Yeah, because I think they're gonna try to go for the playing. I think they should wait till next year after that they try to go in that fucking playing. I think that's when them niggas like. I think like Igor and Nolan, they're gonna take another step next. Not this
Another step forward, right?
like next season after that. Like they're gonna take a step next season, but I think you're gonna start seeing the flashes and shit in real time next year after that, like around 2028 or 29. You'll start seeing the fucking flashes soon.
Seeing for real, right?
How the Trailblazers, that's what you start seeing for them guys very soon.
Right.
Definitely with Nolan, because I was talking to people, they think Nolan could develop a ball handle before Igor can. They said they can
Yeah.
see Nolan with a ball handle before Igor. I say, damn.
Yeah, Nolan just need a outside shot. He need to be consistent.
So
He
you
need to
can see
be
him getting a ball handle, right, Scott?
right. I think he's a point guard. You know, he plays like he's quick enough. He has the handle. He has a little bit of size. He has length. He's his arms. I think he has a decent wingspan.
That's crazy
So
because like dudes like 6'4" don't have wingspans. Like that very values. That's the only thing I
yeah.
can say. That's
When
very
you look
fucking
at
valuable to
Nolan,
have.
Nolan has long arms. He does because it's deceptive on the defensive end. Because every times his player will want to take him, not knowing that Nolan can reach that backboard. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
that's why I
saying?
say yeah. That's fucking very
He can
valuable to
reach
have. Like,
that backboard easily, and that's what makes him deceptive. I'm not saying that he will block a 6'10", but anybody under 6'8", he can kind of compete.
if he reaches his peak probably gonna be fucking crazy. I
Yeah,
can see that shit being crazy because
with his
that
quickness,
nigga like a 24, 25 guy at best.
and if he gets a developer, you surround him with the right players. You have to surround him with the right players, though. So, it ain't just all on him. I don't think he will be that outstanding type of player where he score a lot, but he doesn't need to be. He just need to not to turn the ball over and set up the plays. And assist in scoring when necessary,
Damn,
hit that open
shit.
shot.
If you get him with a Caleb Wilson in a backcourt, boy, you ain't want to see that shit because Caleb Wilson points come off the defensive end, and like you have Nolan him running and Trent, but hell no, but you don't want to see that shit. But there'll be nightmares that you don't want to see.
Right. What I want to see is Yegor actually improve in the interior somehow. But so I don't know. I mean,
I think Igor gonna be better than what half of y'all trying to like the spot up shoot shit. Some of that shit is cap. I mean, but he gon' once he put on that muscle
he
and he
needs to.
gained that little bit of handle, you gonna see a totally different play. He ain't just no spot up shooter. He just got to play that damn position because he can't get to the rim right now. So he have to do that shit.
We have seen players come in and not progress in certain skill sets and fall into a favorable position, which is like a shooter, a spot up shooter, or something like that, or a connector. And that's how I see Yegor. I don't see him being an all-star per se.
I think he can make the All-Star. I think with him
he could though. He could.
Because Scott, his hand, I don't know if y'all watched the Magic game. He did shit in the Magic game. Now he great. The Magic game step back. I don't know what the hell y'all been watching.
Yeah.
Just go back and look at that Magic game. He was great.
He could. I don't want to put it in a box. I don't like putting players.
Him, Nolan, and the next person you get beside him could be. I think they could be draft guys. I don't think Danny Wolf All-Star type player. How Leaf trying to put him out to be. I don't think he nothing but a good role player.
Right.
Everybody else is a good role player. The only two superstar. I mean, it's only two stars I really see on the team is Nolan and Igor.
Right.
And the next person you put beside him.
Right. The
And
first
you
two
got
people.
you gonna have to still Danny Wood, don't get wrong, they gonna be good players. We gonna have to pay their ass too. Good
Right.
money when they start reaching
But you
their
don't
peak.
see him as a superstar or a star player or a
Nah, I see him
potential
as like an
star player.
all-star type player. I'm not saying that's
No.
Igor. They all-star type player. Nah,
Right.
you talking about Caleb Wilson? That's box office because like
Yeah.
you understand
Yeah.
he's a high pick. I think he is box office.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he
My
fit
thing
like
is,
Caleb fit they skill set what they trying to do. When Nolan
right.
Igor and them trying to do, he fit their skill set, pick and roll type players. That what the fuck they need.
Yeah. That's what you ain't lying. Diego did very well with pick and roll. In college.
Like
Yeah.
we're gonna be a scary team in a couple years. So once we get the top 4 pick, it don't matter. We're gonna be a scary team. Like with any one of them guys, like Caleb Wilson, AJ DeBoxer, they're gonna be a scary team too.
Right.
Now with Boozer, I'm kind of scared on defense and shit. That shit worries me, bro.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Durham, and we just watched what happened to Durham this game.
Dear Peterson, we gonna have to get another. Like if we draft him, we have to get another goddamn wing and shit. We got to do a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's why I say I'd rather Caleb Wilson than AJ DeBoxer. Caleb Wilson my guy, so you gotta understand why I say I would take Caleb Wilson. And
Right.
there's nothing wrong with y'all saying AJ DeBoxer.
No,
You know what I
there's
mean?
nothing wrong with Caleb Wilson. I like his game. I like his size.
I
his
just
length.
I just trust him, bro. You a dog.
Now we still need a center. We still need a legitimate big man. We still need a big man. Now, I mean, you don't need a big man to score 25, 30 points, but you need a big man.
And that's nasty. Having class to damn Caleb Wilson, that's nasty. You have to play Danny Wolf beside Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson need like a scratch five.
Okay. But see, I don't see Danny Wolf as a center. I know a lot of people do. I could be wrong. I just see him as a stretch five. I mean, he's a center, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was. I
don't
think
know. I mean,
I think he could play along beside Caleb Wilson though.
Okay.
Because like Caleb Wilson will help him out defensively, and like I say, his presence guarding 1 through 5. Like I'm telling you, mark my words, Scott. Remember I said the shit. If he getting compared to Kevin Garnett, in which he can very be, because if you look at tapes, his tapes is very like a guy like him could post up, could fucking defend like that, bro. His peak would be like, bro, like I'll tell you that shit gonna be like he gonna be hard to deal with. He gonna be hard to deal with.
Mm.
That's the type of player that you ain't going to play. A player like him could get to the rim like that, and like that very valuable. Like he come in the league that already know how to get to the rim. Because most players coming like get drafted, they don't know how to get to the rim.
Right.
But he coming in the league, he athletic as fuck and know how to get to the rim, and literally would dunk on you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be interesting. We got when is it? The actual lottery pick day is next month.
Give me Caleb, bro. Mark my words. Brooklyn getting a number 4 pick, and we drafting Caleb Wilson. If shit don't change, if Caleb Wilson kills that combine shit, which y'all expect him to do, then he might move up. Me personally, I want him to stay where he at. Scott, you watch film on Caleb Wilson, ain't it?
Yeah. I watched him.
You saw his defense?
Yeah. That's why I asked you that question, because I think he's a better defender than AJ. But then again, all I see is out of AJ is scoring. But as far as I see Caleb do more defensive things.
And like that's what I'm telling you, Scott, he's shooting 45 for the mid range. Scott, when I'm telling you, when he picked that shit up down pack, and like Scott, he really got the fade, the post game. Like it was a dude that he came on Stephen A. show. He was like, man, I think Caleb Wilson should be number 1 pick. He like, man, he got the Kobe mid range and he got the Kobe post fade. He was saying all that shit. But the thing make him so good, Scott, in the mid range, he got the footwork, he got the pump fade. How we talking about Shane Kobe?
Right.
Caleb have all that in the mid range.
Yeah, it's May 10th. Okay, so we're looking at 2 weeks. Well, actually, less than 2 weeks. Yeah, a week and
You
a
heard me,
half.
Scott?
Yeah.
So Caleb have all that in the mid range.
No, Caleb is a good
I
player.
think
I ain't gonna lie,
I
but
think if he come to Brooklyn, he gonna be better than bro.
we have to be. I mean, I don't want to sit back and tell people that, oh, okay, we need to prepare for the worst, but we do need to prepare for the worst possibility. You can end up with the 6th pick. It's possible. I mean, so if you end up with the 6th pick, what you gonna pick? Caleb probably won't be on the board.
No, hell no, he ain't gonna be on the board.
So it's not like, but then
Unless
again, you don't
you
know.
pull an Ace Bailey.
No, you don't know. You don't know because something like, just like Saint was saying, the 4th spot is kind of like the best spot because I think one of them top 3 could fall into the 4th spot, the 5th spot. It's possible. We seen it happen last year.
And that's why I don't want no one pick. Too much pressure.
Too much pressure.
Because look, Scott,
listen, the
Scott,
number
let me
one
tell you
pick
something.
to me is
How many number 1 picks turn out to be like
that's true. That's
good
true.
players and like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a lot of pressure to be fucking dealing with.
Yeah, that is true. You got a point there.
So that's why I don't want to do that shit because then you might feel like, damn, I drafted the wrong damn guy. Serious.
Yeah, I mean it's a crapshoot. It's definitely a crapshoot. I mean,
I would trade it down. I would say what Dylan do. I would trade it down and get more value, like the Celtics did.
We seen some number 1s actually play like number 1, like Kyrie Irving. I mean, it's
Yeah,
you can argue that he played like a number 1. You can argue. You can make that argument. I mean, even if you don't like him, you can't say his ball skills is not unique. You can't say it. You just can't.
Right. I mean, you got a point.
So there are number 1s out there that are number 1s, but Michael Jordan was number 3, right? I think he was picked 3rd. So I mean, or 2nd. Which one is you, 3rd or 2nd? One of the two. I'm looking forward to it. I know everybody is looking forward to it. My whole thing is, and what's the score?
So what's your flaws you seen out of Caleb game? Like you say, well, this stuff he need to improve, right?
Nah, I don't see. I mean, other than his shooting, that's the only thing. And I think you can always work on shooting. You can always improve your shooting. The rest of it is will. Like defensively, it's wanting to be a better defender first. And we're putting work into your lateral movements and, your skill set. You can coach up defense and you got to want to do it because it's going to be hard work. It's work to defend.
I'm telling you right now, and we draft that guy, Nets ain't gonna love him. But I feel like he gonna bring us a championship. We draft him. Serious. That's how much I believe in the guy. I'm serious.
I know you do believe. You believe wholeheartedly.
You gotta understand. A guy like that
you would take Caleb
number
1, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would take it on 1 because, like, you gotta understand.
I know you.
That like, you gotta understand. A 6'10" power forward that could guard 1 through 5. I don't care what nobody say. That is value, bro.
Yeah,
and
that is value.
45 from the mid range and could get to the rim like that and athletic like that, bro. That is value, bro.
It's just that I agree with you. He has that. You know who he reminds me of?
You say KG?
I would say KG, but yeah, kind of like KG, kind of like Mobley.
I heard that comp, but I don't like that comp because
I know you don't like that comp because Mobley.
The reason
is
why I say
iffy.
that because, like, look at fucking Mobley. He ain't gonna be doing that shit. Right? I feel like you could give him the ball and he gonna do him.
Well, I'm just saying
I don't think he gonna be like one of these guys. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a back seat, and watch your ass. No, I don't think he like that.
Okay,
I look at his mentality, his mindset.
Okay, all right. So his mindset might be a little different, of course, and that's where the edge comes in. Certain players get the edge. It's a mindset. Yes, it's a mindset. But he's coming to Brooklyn where the pressure is going to be definitely, even if we get Caleb, say you get Caleb, the pressure ain't going to change because you got Caleb.
I don't think he have more pressure on him. Oh, you talking about
I
like what you talking about? Like it
no,
turns out for him to be what he be, or you talking about like?
right, right,
Okay, I get that shit.
yeah,
I'm talking about like a
yeah.
number one pick. AJ Bounce will still have that pressure.
No, anybody we get right now is going to have some pressure. If we get the
Oh,
top four
I'm not worrying
pick,
about him. He gonna deliver on his pressure. You
if
mark my
we
words.
if
I'm not
we
worrying about
get
that.
if we get the top four pick, the pressure is going to be on. It's
Oh
going to
yeah,
be
Caleb. I'm
there.
not worrying about Caleb. Caleb, he a dog. He gonna deliver on his. I ain't worrying about that.
Okay, all right.
I believe in that, brother.
I believe in it too. I think
I like I said, I
he's a
watch
top
him
four pick.
dominate these matchups, man. Like you gotta understand, he takes stuff seriously, man. When he play against AJ the Bouncer, like he take that matchup seriously, bro.
I think he'll be a better fit with Jordy. I do believe
Yeah,
that.
a lot
But
of people,
I
some people
but the
told me
only
that they feel
thing
like Caleb the best fit for our team.
for Jordy, yes. Our only thing is, like I said, if you get the number one pick, you better take AJ.
Yeah, for sure.
You have no
You going to
choice.
AJ. That's like we not
You have
debating that
no
shit.
choice but to take him because that's what the NBA wants. The NBA want AJ to be the face of this draft. That's what they want.
Yeah,
Don't
for
sit
sure.
there and take, you know, somebody from left field. You can't do it. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't do it. You got to take AJ because that's going to be the face of this draft. He's already etched in stone. Just like Cooper Flag was etched in stone as the pick on his last draft. You had to take him.
For sure. I feel like I say, I think Caleb gonna be one of the best players in this draft. I'll stand on that. I feel like in terms of like, I feel like he gonna help Brooklyn get their first championship in a couple years from now.
Okay.
But you gotta understand, like the league change every time. Like 5 years from now, Giannis will be like 35 or 36. So like he might be one of the best power forwards in the league.
We'll see. We'll see.
Because
Let me see what the
who gonna be
NBA
a better power
scores.
forward in a couple of years from now?
I don't know.
See, that's
Listen.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
Like who gonna
I
be a better power
I
forward than him?
I can't. I
Because
can't really say.
his ceiling and peak, like that shit is out to limit, bro.
I can't say what, like, one thing that people forget about, like, when we do this draft thing is
And Scott, one more thing I want to say this real quick before I cut you off.
yeah, go ahead.
And like he 6'10" with a ball handle. Like that.
Yeah. I seen the video. I seen him work out. Yeah, he got handled. Everybody, a lot of people think that people who don't handle the ball don't have handle. They all have handle. Everybody got handle in the NBA, man. It's just that you ain't going to be able to exploit it because you're playing a system.
Yeah, for
You understand? Like the coach don't want you to hold the ball. You ain't supposed to hold the ball. The ball ain't supposed to be held in your hand. That's not, everybody ain't got that privilege. And there's only one ball. There's only one ball. Everybody got to touch it eventually. So, I mean, you got to, when we talk individual players, you got to make sure to remember that you're talking about individual players that's in a system, in a game that's a team sport. It really is a team to win a title. You cannot win it by yourself. Even if the other player don't shoot that often, he has to be playing defense or rebounding or something in the game. He has to be contributing on the court. You ain't going to get on the court if you ain't contributing. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people forget about that. As fans, we talk about individuals, and I understand individuals take the heat. The individuals don't win titles. So I mean, when you think that way, then you remember that it's so important who you pick up, the coach, the system that he running, You know, the type of players you pick up on free agency. And that's why it's so important that I look at these teams that's in the playoffs right now, because these are the teams where players have experience. They got experience. They've been in the playoffs atmosphere in a hostile environment, and they become acclimated to that environment. They become better players. They become better teammates because of that. So it's important that Sean picks up on those players. So it's just as imperative that those free agents that he pick up in this playoffs are so important to the future and the development of your rookies. Yeah, like Jaguar and Nolan. So yes, you build around players, but you also build a team. You have to. That's when you become a good team. You know, and then they got to fit. They got to get along. You look at OKC, they love playing for each other. They got to get along. Personalities get involved. It's listen, I admire GMs, but not all GMs have the skill set. Trust me. I know some of them have one part of it, and then some have a better part, you know. The good GMs have it all. They'll take chances. They know how to deal with personalities, and they build a team. They draft well. They get good free agents, good guys that can play. Maybe not superstars, but great players. Play defense, plays offense, talk to the young guys, have good habits. I understand that part. Yes, that plays a role, but that's not the only role that they need to play. They need to also produce on the court. And you don't need them. Everybody can't score 30 points. I think when you look at like the Knicks, where they had the problems with the Hawks, it's not so much that Brunson can't score 30 and 40 points against the Hawks. It's that you got to get your teammates involved. You know you need Cat to score. You need Cat to score. You need him in the offense. Keep him occupied. When he has to sit back in a dunker spot, that's not good for him. That's not good for him. That's not his style. That's not his MO. And it's up to Brunson to make it happen. And he need to be talking to the coach. This is where the coach comes in to make it happen. Mm-hmm. You understand? Make it happen. Set up a play where he's constantly and run it. I mean, I'm just looking at it from a basketball perspective. Of course, I couldn't care less because the Knicks owe us change. But but from a basketball point, I'm telling you, this is what Sean need to be doing. Who are you going to get in this free agency to help your rookies, man? And develop your team and get Jordy with the pieces that he need to be successful. That's what you need to be working on. And don't come with no character guys in the draft. You're going to have to draft. They all young. Yes, some of them going to be more Malachi and, they laid back, and you like that because you figure you could teach more and, But don't be scared of talent because it's outspoken. That's all I'm saying. So, what's the score? Let me see the standings. Games today. Oh yeah, the Timberwolves lost to the Nuggets, 125 to 113. So tomorrow game is imperative that the 76ers beat the Celtics because it's on tomorrow's elimination game. Where are they playing at? Oh, they at Boston. Oh, they in trouble. They're in trouble. And the Hawks play the Knicks. Atlanta is playing at New York. New York better not sleep on the Knicks. Better not sleep on the Hawks. I'm telling you that right now. They better not.
For sure, they got that.
They can't afford to be acting like they this high power team. They can't afford to do that. They cannot do that. And I already see them trying to blow them out, but that's not. Don't worry about blowing them out. Just play good ball. That's all.
You right, sir.
Yeah, so John ain't coming back. I guess that's it, man. I'm gonna end the show early though, because I want to talk a little bit more. I'm gonna have a show tomorrow.
For
I
sure.
think I'm gonna do the Celtics and the 76ers.
So,
Take a
Scott.
look at the Celtics.
I'm
But
gonna pull
yeah,
up, Scott.
huh? You gonna pull up?
I'll say I'm gonna pull up tomorrow for sure.
Okay, yeah. What
It
time the
was
game?
57 where I'm at.
Oh, okay. What time is that game tomorrow? I think it's 7:30.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 7:30.
But all right, Scott, I'm
Oh.
gonna holler at you.
All right, CJ. Thanks for being here, man.
For sure.
I
You know, if something
appreciate
go on
you.
Twitter, I post you up, keep you updated with these players.
Yes, please do. And I'd like to thank John. John came in. John, of course, you're always welcome. CJ, thank you. Saying in the chat, Ribby is like my man, and he's a Knicks fan, but he's my dude, though. He keeps it real.
Yeah, but I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you said this. I'm tired of you New York fans. I'm not finna fuck with y'all. I fuck with OKC fans. I love OKC fans. They always show love to Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
Some of the OKC fans come out loud. They always show love to my team. They don't never talk down. If they talk about my team, they usually play. Pelican fans, I love them too.
Oh, okay.
The
All
rest of
right.
these bullshit fans don't fuck my team. Always talking shit. It's crazy. These New York Knicks fans be talking shit. But we own y'all picks in the near future,
Yeah.
and they be
But
up
like
here
I
running
said,
their mouth like they got a future over here.
I listen. I listen. I wish I could just hate them, but I can't hate the Knicks. Like I said,
I
my
hate them, bro.
mother. I have a whole house full of Knicks fans, so I'm the only Net fan here. So
Good Scott, you chose the right side, man.
yeah,
The war will
I'm
be close soon.
and
So as soon as we get the draft pick, Scott.
and I give them the business anytime I can. But hey, look, they give me the business sometime too, though. So it is what
It'll
it
be good,
is.
Scott. Don't worry, it'll be good.
Yeah.
You gotta take it one day at a time, man.
But like I said, Knicks owe us money, and I have to watch them just in case they implode. And when they implode, I
How
want
you
my
feel like they calling us
change.
little bros? I don't like that shit, bro.
Oh, listen, you can call us whatever you want. You just have my change. That's all. Just have my change.
You can't call us little bros if you ain't won no damn championship.
Just, no way, right?
Ain't talking about we bit bros. We'll see about that in the near future.
Yeah. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna end the show. Thanks
All right,
everybody.
Scott.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and share. Peace, everybody.